Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today we're going to create layout number 1 from the Memories in Bloom Scrapbooking Workshop from Stampin Up. This is one of the new scrapbooking workshops that just came out with the new annual book, and it is so good. All the colors are so fun. A lot of the colors are the new in colors with Stampin Up, so I'm really excited to play with them. So we're going to create this layout today. I love the workshop kits because they come with everything you need to create these 3 layouts. So it comes with your pattern paper, your stickers. Here's a sticker sheet, also a die cut sheet, and a couple exclusive patterns that you can't get anywhere else. And then it also has the cutting dimensions telling you exactly how to cut it, which layout it goes to. It also comes with the 2-tone cardstock, which is something that's somewhat new to Stampin' Up. And then it gives you a little bit of instructions on how to put it together. So today we're going to put layout number 1 together. Like I said, I am changing it just a little bit. I'm going to bring in a little bit of Petunia Pop cardstock. So this is out of my stash. And I think I'm going to need to add a little bit of the Secret Sea. This is a new color as well, just to match some of the photos, because I'm going to be adding more photos than what is shown. And I'm also grabbed, where is it? I cut out some die cuts from this one right here. It's called Link Together Dies. It's in the last chance section on Stampin' Up's website, so it's not going to be around for too much longer, but I love this one. So I cut a bunch of like the leaves and some flowers, and then I'm also going to change up the title just a little bit, and then I grabbed the in color flat pearls because it matches this paper collection to maybe add a little bit of bling. So I'm not adding too much. You can do the page just as the layout as is, or you can change it up to personalize it how you need to. So let's go ahead and get started. The photos that I'm going to be scrapbooking today are from my Mother's Day crop that was just last Saturday. So I printed these out on my portable printer, which I absolutely love. It's an Epson 400. A lot of the YouTube ladies recommended it, so I got it, and I have to say, it is amazing. I do have a link below if you want to check it out. But I just printed out 4x3s. There's one 4x4 of the project that we did. And then a little tip is I wanted a bit of white around these photos. And so I cut them just a little bit less than 4x3. And then I'm using the placeholders that came in the kit to map my photos. So I don't have to use extra cardstock. I just use what came with my kit. So I'm just going to mount this one real quick. And so those are the photos I'm going to be documenting. So on each of these workshops, they have an optional feature technique. This one has paper folding and tearing. So I think I'm going to try it on this first one, see if I like it, and then we'll go from there. So let's get the page. I have it right over here. I've already cut the papers, and then I actually cut a couple extras that I wanted to use. So this is let's see, this one right here, this green one is exclusive to this project. So that is going to be our base. And then we have this piece right here. And I laid out all of the pattern papers. And I was like, where did this green one come in? And then I realized I read the instructions, like I never do. And it says just score it at a 1/2 inch and then fold up. So let's go ahead and try that and see how it looks, see if we like it. So I have the Stampin' Up trimmer, and I'm going to line it up on the one, and it has this score blade and the cut blade, so I need to make sure I use the score blade. I'm going to score that, and then let's see what this looks like. I'm I'm gonna fold it up, and the green is going to peek out. Okay, and then you can adhere it. So I think what I want to do, just to step it up just a little bit, I want to tear this so it has that torn edge. So I'm going to quickly just tear that. And then if I decide I don't like it, I can actually just cut it off. No harm done. So maybe I should have, well, I was like, maybe I should have torn this before I folded it, but then I wouldn't know where to line it up to score it. So there we go. I was just trying to do it the awkward way. So I'm just going to lightly, oops, tear that. So I don't want to do too much. Isn't this green so pretty? I'm working on another project right now that has this as the main focus, and so I'll be showing that soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on more fun projects with this paper collection. Okay. All right, so then we can add some adhesive. This was part of our prep, so that's why we're gonna do it first. Okay, cute. I think that's gonna be okay. So this one goes, it looks like 3 1/4 down. So 1, 2, 3 1/4. So about right there. Should I be brave and just go ahead and add it? Let's go ahead and add it. All right. So 1, 2, 3 1/4. Hopefully I read that right. And add that right there. Okay, so in the original instructions, we have this one, and then this one up here. And I just kind of felt like these strips kind of got lost. So I took that extra Petunia Pop that I grabbed out of my stash, and I'm going to add a strip of Petunia Pop to kind of ground these patterns. So let's add these real quick. So this is just a 1/2 inch. Nope, this one's 3/4 inch of the Petunia Pop. Petunia Pop was actually, I believe, last year's in color. So we're mixing last year's and this year's, all the fun things. Okay, and then I have these strips, and I got to remember where I thought I wanted to put them. Okay. So I felt like maybe I don't need one there. Maybe I do. Okay. So I'm going to add this 1/4 inch across the top of this floral one, again, to kind of ground it so it's just not flying in the middle of nowhere. And then this one right here is down 2 1/2. So I'm just gonna leave a little bit of that green popping through. I just love the colors in this collection. It's so cute. So about 1/4 inch up from there. And then I'm going to add another Petunia right there. Oh, I really shouldn't glue right on top of my project. Oh, goodness. Okay. Kind of hold that in. And then this one goes right up next to it. And then we can put these two, or we can separate them, or we can leave it off altogether. So let me try it and see. See, this is why I shouldn't glue on top of my project. It's fine. Everything's fine. So this one goes right up against it. Okay, and then this one is supposed to be right here. And I did cut this to kind of keep it consistent with, okay, I think I'm going to add the Petunia Pop and then the last strip. Just add some of that fun purplish pink color in there. Okay. Now the second page is just like this, but let's go ahead and add our photos and the title. So on our instructions, we have some photo mats, or they had us cut out photo mats. That's what I was trying to say. And so I have a couple here that I can add. Yes, I'm really happy I added that white. It really helps pop that photo. And then here's the Secret Sea. I'm trying to remember how I was going to do this. How I was going to add all of the things. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do the second page real quick, and it's exactly the same, and then we'll add the photos. So let's grab that real quick. And we will do the same thing. So we're going to score at 1 inch. And I'm going to tear it before let's see, maybe I need to fold it first. There we go. I have to remember which way it goes. Okay, let's tear it real quick. Are you guys loving the new annual idea book? Let me know in the comments what your favorite is. We're going to be doing, working with this paper collection all month long. You'll see a lot of fun projects. The project pack for my VIPs is made out of this paper collection, so hopefully you don't get too tired of it, but it's so versatile. All the colors are so great that I really think you'll enjoy all the fun things that we have coming. All right, I'm not too very good at tearing. Have you seen the new scrapbooking kits? There's like a camping one, and there's a turtles. There's all kinds of fun things. So if you haven't seen the new idea book, pop on over to my website and you can see all the fun new things that we have. All right, let's add some adhesive. I knew I was going to run out, so I grabbed some extra. I was prepared today. Usually I am not. Okay, there we go. I like the Tombow adhesive best. And you can get those on Amazon. And you can get the refills. And I always have some refills on hand. Okay, so let's bring this one in just to make sure we're getting these in the right spot. So we're going to add, again, I am putting adhesive right on top of my paper. It's a bad habit, I'm guessing, because I just did it again. All right, so this paper is two-sided, so make sure you pick the side you want. So there's a dark side and a light side, and I chose the dark side. I don't know why. I usually choose the dark side. All right, so this one goes down 3 1/4. I guess I like things brighter. 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3 1/4. And this moves. There we go. Which do you guys prefer? Do you like the lighter side of the two-tone or the darker side? Let me know in the comments. Or does it just depend on the project, I guess? Okay. Let's bring this one in so we can match it. That does not look matchy. Hold on. Okay, I need another strip there. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. That does not match. Okay, so another 1/4 inch of Petunia Pop. Right on top. Okay, that looks better. And then the other 1/4 inch. So to add to this layout, I use less than a 1/2 piece of 12 by 12 paper to add to this. So you really can use scraps that you have in your stash. You could use a totally different color if you wanted to. It's totally up to you and what you want to do. And why is it crooked? I really need to like put a piece of adhesive underneath it, but then I don't know. Okay, we're at this one. This Secret Sea piece is an exclusive that you can only get in this kit. And you'll know they're exclusive because they have white on the other side. They're not the two-sided paper. And you do end up, after you've cut all your projects, you do end up with quite a bit of this left over. So you can add it to other things, create a whole different page if you want, cards, all the fun things. Okay, so let's go ahead and lay these out next to each other. See if we can get it all in the same screen. And grab my photos and my mats. So here's the fun part. Putting it all together, and it needs a little more adhesive right there. There we go. All right, do we like the green in there? Let me know what you think. I think I'll leave it because it's already down, but that is an option. If you don't like that little hint of green, you could just totally cut it off or just extend your pattern paper. Okay, so I have all my photo mats. Let's go ahead and add this because I know she is a 4x4. This is Patty. This is the project, scrapbook project we created. I provide a scrapbook project or a card project, or you can choose to have both. So that's what they were making. And so now we have 1, 2, 3, okay. I did have a plan, but now I can't remember what that plan was. All right, so let's add these gals, and then, oh, I think I was going to do 2 here and 2 here. Okay, I think that's what I was going to do. Okay, now it's all coming back to me. Okay, so we can add this one, and then we have our photo mat for this one on the sea side. Add that. It's not seaside, it's Secret Sea. Yeah, they come out with 6 more colors that I have to remember the names of. I'm just hopefully I can do it. Actually, I'm doing a lot better with the new colors. I don't know why, but okay. There's my purple ladies. They always wear the same. They wear a matching shirt. It's so adorable. And okay, so I think I like that. And then the other side, we have these left over. So let's add the pink one down here. So we don't want this Secret Sea on top of the Secret Sea, or that's not going to pop very well. And then we'll do the Secret Sea up here. All right. And then we have these ones. And I do have this one left over, but I also brought some extra in case I needed it. So we're going to add another secret C up here. So 3 1/4 by 4. 4 1/4. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. And then this one, let's see, it's already 4 1/4, so we'll just cut it down to 3 1/4 because that was our original. And we'll add these real quick, and then we can do the fun, adding all the fun elements. Okay, just gonna take a peek at that, make sure it looks good, and then we will attach all of them. Okay, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and add these. I do this crop every 3 months at the clubhouse in my neighborhood, and it's just so fun. I have this space that I'm able to rent, and it has the tables and everything, and so I just like, why not offer this to ladies that are local to me, just a day to get together and craft and work on our projects. And I provide lunch for them, and like I said, a project. Let's see. Okay, and then they just work on what they want to work on, and it's just so fun to see what everybody's creating. We did have this sweet lady right here was crocheting. She made the cutest little chicken. She called it emotional support chicken. So cute. She was beading. Peggy was making beaded items. So pretty. And I think, yeah, I'll go like that. This group right here is my rowdy back row Joes. I stick them in the corner. No, not really. They're stick them in the corner so they can just be rowdy in the corner. All right, so now is the fun part. Let's grab our stickers and our punch outs. So the punch outs have numbers on the backs for what project it goes to. So let's grab these and see what we have to work with. I haven't really, no, this one's project 1. Oops, project 2. I haven't really decided how I'm going to accessorize, so this is going to be on the fly, so hopefully it goes well. I have said before that this is the hardest part for me to do, so I don't know why I chose not to pre-plan, but here we go. And this is the title right here. Just punch these. Okay, so that's Mother's Day. And this is project 1. Little, oh, that's our lines for journaling. And there's a couple of flowers in the center. So we don't have to use all of these. I'm just going to punch them out and decide what will work. I did, of course, cut some extra things just in case that would match. And if I don't use them, then I can always like make a card or something. So, all right, stickers. Here we go. So let's start with the title. So here's Mother's Day. And I cut this little guy off of my Cricut, and I just did the line around it and cut the letters out of the secret C. And it actually, Cricut has changed a little bit since last time I was in there, and I just wrote the word crop on my workspace, and it showed me what it would look like with the different fonts that I had on there. And so this is actually, I believe, the From Close to My Heart, it's the Art Philosophy font. So if you have that, you can cut that. So there's a Mother's Day crop, and it looks like there's a thing of flowers. We're definitely gonna have to change this up a little bit. Okay, let's grab the flowers that they show us. So there's this one right here. What I like to do with stickers is I like to add dimensionals on the back, and then I can easily move them around my project and see where I want them. So there's this sticker, and there's the second page, and there's this one right here. Again, we don't have to use them all if we don't want to. We can actually steal from other layouts if something works better, but I'm just pulling out the ones that they suggest and then working from there. So let's see, and we have that punch out, and then we have some words. Okay, nice. So let's do fun, because it's always fun to get together with friends. And then we want to, let's do creative, because that's what we're doing. And it's gonna stick to my fingers. And then I think I want one more. Fun, creative, and let's do lovely, because these ladies are lovely. A lot of them come every time, and it's just so fun to catch up with them, see what they're working on, what has happened in their life since last time I saw them. It's just such a good time. Okay, so this one, all right, so here we go. Let's see what we want to do with these punch outs. So we have this one. I'll just move these around a little bit, maybe move this down. So we have this cute little edge showing. And let's see, maybe one over here, down here. They have the words off to the side, so I could do like fun, creative, lovely. We have our journaling, so I could actually add this maybe right here with a flower bunch maybe. And then we have these flowers that we can put around as well. All right. They do put a couple up here, but I'm not sure if I want to put it on the green or not. So like I said, this is the hard part for me. Okay, I'm gonna sit with that for just a second, and let's see if we want to bring in some of these vines and things like that. So I did cut this out of Shy Shamrock, which is a coordinating color, and Granny Apple Green. Now I found the coordinating colors on this handy dandy piece of cardstock that comes in with the kit. So it has all the different colors that are featured. So that's where I look to find these two greens and see if I want to add some of these or not, or if I prefer the darker, which maybe I do, because like I said, I do like darker things. Oh, maybe some up here. But I also, I guess I could do both of them, right? Who says I can't use both? Not me. Maybe add a little bit here. And add one here. Oops. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to speed up this process so you don't have to watch every little thing, and we'll see where this one goes. After moving things around a little bit, I felt like the clusters were off. I needed to move something. So I decided to move the words over to the opposite side. So now we have more of that cluster triangle that we go for. And then I also felt like the extra leaves and flowers were just a little too much. So I went back to just having the little die cuts that come with the kit and also the stickers. And I'm going to add some 3D dimension to some of the other elements like the title and the word prop that I cut from my Cricut, and just add those all over the page. I love that these stickers and die cuts have that white edge around them, so they really do stand out against this very busy floral pattern that comes in this kit. So I really like that little pop of white around each of the elements. The last thing I do is bring in the in color flat pearls. These have all the new colors on them, and I've used them a ton. So they're so good. I need to grab another package for my stash, but I just add a couple of those around the page. Okay, I think I am done. I really like how it turned out. I loved adding a little extra Petunia Pop and just changing up where the stickers go, adding a little bit of the bling, and a little twist to my own, to make my own title. And you can totally change these up to work for your photos and your memories in your events. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, I would love a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our future videos. We'll be doing layout number 2 next Thursday. And also, if you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked, maybe what your new favorite item in the new annual book is. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.